Ever dreamed of having a tiny monkey snuggling on your finger? The internet is full of adorable videos of finger monkeys, making them seem like the perfect exotic pet. But before you go out and get one, hold on. The truth is, finger monkeys, also known as marmosets, are not your average house pet. These adorable creatures have complex needs, and keeping them happy and healthy is no walk in the park. So are finger monkeys really good pets? So buckle up and get ready for a wild ride as we discover whether finger monkeys are truly good pets, or if the cuteness comes with a hidden cost. Stay tuned. It is never a smart idea to keep wild animals in your home, despite the fact that having a controversial pet is a popular lifestyle choice. On the other hand, because there are no federal statutes that prohibit the ownership of exotic pets, many states do not have laws that prohibit this practice. Furthermore, as a consequence of this, finger monkeys have recently become popular among people who keep exotic pets. This species of small monkeys is indigenous to the countries of Colombia, Peru, Ecuador, and Brazil. Even though they are very little, finger monkeys are true monkeys and not some kind of hybrid that was created by humans. One of the smallest primates in the world, these adorable creatures are also the kind of monkey that is the smallest in size. There is also the popular name for this species, which is the Pygmy marmoset. As is the case with their larger relatives, they inhabit the rainforests of South America, particularly in the uppermost branches of trees. These minuscule monkeys barely reach a length of 4 to 6 inches, excluding their tails. With a length that ranges between 6.9 and 9 inches, their tails are significantly longer than their bodies. There is a little difference in size between male and female finger monkeys, with females weighing an average of 4 ounces. Their young are quite little, and when they are kept in captivity, they cling to people's fingers, which is how they got the term finger monkey. There are a few other names for these small primates, including pocket monkeys, thumb monkeys, and little lions. This is due to the fact that the tufts of fur that surround their faces are similar to the mane of a lion. Despite the fact that finger monkeys are not considered to be endangered, their population is in danger of having their habitat destroyed. On the other hand, they are highly adaptive, which will be of great assistance to them in their struggle to survive. Do finger monkeys make good pets? There are a lot of things to think about before having a finger monkey, because it is not simple to get one and to take care of it. As an illustration, you need to determine whether or not your state permits its citizens to keep primates in their homes, as this practice is prohibited in several areas. To be more specific, the entire District of Columbia and 50% of the states in the United States of America expressly forbid the private ownership of primates. On the other hand, in the event that they do, there are typically permissions, licenses, or exemptions involved. Because of their diminutive size and endearing characteristics, finger monkeys have become more popular in the United States. In spite of this, the majority of people fail to recognize that they are still wild animals with their own innate inclinations. For instance, in the wild, they use their long teeth to break off tree bark in order to access the food that is underneath it. You can only imagine how terrible their bite is under those circumstances. In addition to this, they pose a significant threat to both children and other animals. Males are especially violent, especially once they reach sexual maturity, and just like other primates, they will throw their excrement when they lose their temper. This behavior is similar to that of other primates. Cons of owning finger monkeys. Due to the fact that these little marmosets have not been tamed, they have a difficult time adjusting to living in captivity and will not tolerate your dogs or cats. As a consequence of this, finger monkeys frequently experience sadness as a consequence of boredom or anxiety. They are already violent, and despair will just make it worse. This conduct is not healthy because they are already aggressive. If you believe that they are too small to cause any harm, you should reconsider your assumptions. Their anger can cause them to behave in a very damaging manner. They can, for instance, scratch and bite you or other people in your home, causing damage to a variety of items such as furniture, curtains, rugs, and a great deal more. There is also the fact that you cannot simply acquire one of these monkeys. Because Pygmy marmosets live in herds, you will need at least 2 of them in order to keep them content. Unfortunately, a lot of individuals are unaware of this rule, and as a result, they only get one. However, when it begins to behave in an inappropriate manner due to depression, owners are at a loss on what to do and frequently return the animals. Last but not least, finger monkeys are prone to a number of diseases that affect humans. They are susceptible to contracting diseases such as chickenpox, the ordinary cold, and even HIV. Therefore, if they are sick, the bills may become overwhelming. Behavior in the wild. In the wild, you'll find that finger monkeys have incredibly social lives. Their groups often include a male, a female, and their offspring in addition to the mother. It is important to note that the number of people in their group can range anywhere from 2 to 10. These monkeys typically have a lifelong relationship with their partner, but occasionally they will bring in a second male to assist them in caring for their young. There is a high probability that female finger monkeys will give birth to twins. In addition, they typically give birth twice a year on average. They may occasionally give birth to 3 or 4 babies, although this is quite uncommon. Males are the ones who are responsible for the care of newborns throughout the first 2 weeks of their life, which is an interesting fact. Although the average lifespan of a pygmy marmoset in the wild is between 12 and 16 years, if they are well cared for in captivity, they can live anywhere from 15 to 22 years. Regrettably, studies have indicated that only 25% of the children of finger monkeys make it to adulthood. Consequently, it can be concluded that finger monkeys are not suitable pets. Always be sure to conduct a lot of research before making the decision to get one, so that you are aware of what you are getting yourself into before you make the purchase. How much does a pet finger monkey cost? If you have come to the conclusion that a finger monkey would be an excellent pet for you, you will need to take into consideration the cost. Depending on the availability of the finger monkey, the price of purchasing one can change. The price tags for more modern items range from $3,000 to $7,000. You will need to consider the costs of setting up your pet monkey, which include its enclosure and supplies in addition to the initial investment. Additionally, you will need to be prepared to pay veterinarian fees on a yearly basis in order to guarantee that your pet monkey is healthy and content. The initial cage, in addition to the goods that are necessary to build a habitat that is conducive to the monkey's growth, can cost anywhere from $200 to $500. It may cost between $100 and $200 to purchase other goods that are required to get started, including as feeding bowls, toys, and bedding. The monthly cost of providing an adult finger monkey with the necessary nutrients, which include prepared meats, fruits, vegetables, and insects, is likely to range between $50 and $100. The average cost of a visit to the veterinarian is $200, but this does not take into account the expenses that may be incurred for the treatment of any problems that may arise. So we've delved into the world of finger monkeys, exploring their needs, the challenges of caring for them, and the ethical considerations involved. Based on all this information, can we definitively say if finger monkeys are good pets? The answer, unfortunately, is not a simple yes or no. It really depends on your lifestyle, resources, and commitment level. If you're still considering getting a finger monkey, do your research thoroughly and talk to experienced owners and professionals. Remember, these are complex creatures with demanding needs, and their well-being should be your top priority.